What's up, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 63 of the Special Conditions podcast, where our love for Pokemon and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is December. Woo woo! Yeah. Delibird season, 3rd, 2020. I'm one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle, and I'm joined by my co-host, as always, Josh Brown. What is going on?
What's up, Adam? How doing?
Are you?
Good. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. Good. Yes, there was silence there. We're just doing so good that we can't contain ourselves.
We're off. This isn't our normal night to record. We're a little bit late. These wings, this week has been tough for us. Just a lot of things going on. So we're going to make the most of it here, folks.
And like Josh said, we're going to make the most of it.
Yes.
Today's show is going to consist of talking about some sparkly new news.
Yeah, buddy.
Josh's favorite. We're going to talk about our pickups of the week. We're going to have a little discussion on the question of the week that came in via email. Art of the week this week is Blissey, the happiness Pokemon. And card of the week this week is going to be Snorlax from Vivid Voltage. So strap in, grab your popcorn, or take a sip of water.
I'm strapped, Adam.
And then at the end of the show, TN Comics opening, as always. So let's jump right into it.
Let's do it. What do we got going on today?
Before the shiny news, we did get Kadabra back. Uri Geller did release his 20-year ban or stealing of... I don't know how that will work. But yeah, basically there's a lawsuit where he basically said that they couldn't print any Kadabras. And the only time that I realized that was when I was actually, I can tell you the exact moment that I realized this.
Okay.
Or when it came to fruition. I had opened my pack of Mysterious Treasures, and I had my Abra that said, Signs of Evolution. You basically could search your deck for Alakazam and place it on top.
Okay.
And I'm like, why is there no Kadabra in the set? And then that's when it posed the question.
Mm.
And that makes sense as to why they weren't printing them. And this was, I think, their attempt to try to fit it in without upsetting anyone.
Sure. So but, I feel dumb. I don't know. Maybe more people know about this than I do. I don't know who this clown even is. I don't even know what happened. Can you give me the quick elevator pitch on who this is and why he was able to prevent Pokemon Company from printing Kadabra cards?
Basically, he Pokemon in his name, the Kadabra and Uri Geller. Mm-hmm. In Japanese, the name is very similar to his.
Okay, but who is he?
He's a magician.
Oh.
Or
okay.
Illusionist. Illusionist is the key word.
Okay.
And basically, he's well known for bending spoons.
Oh, okay. So that's why. So he sued Pokemon essentially and said, "You can't do this. You can't use my likeness."
Yes.
He thought it was based on them, on him.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay.
which makes sense. But this was all, and the reason why you don't it's from 98. I was born in 88, so this happened forever ago.
Right.
But it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's it wasn't until I started playing competitively. So it was probably the season. When was it? It was probably. When was Mysterious? I don't know when Mysterious Treasures came out. I'm going to actually just Google it real quick.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
You don't need to. It's fine. No, you're just doing it.
But I have to. I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, it came out August 1st, 2007, which makes sense because that's when I started playing competitively.
Okay. Very interesting, Adam.
Very
so
interesting.
he let go. He said, "Fine, Pokemon, go ahead, print cards, give Kadabra back to the people."
Yeah, he basically just in his little video was it's up to Nintendo to figure it out.
Gotcha.
He did release the. He's just got to. He probably has to sign something,
right.
So they probably have to get in contact and do the legal stuff, but
sure. I wonder, is he getting royalties now? You think? He's not just doing this out of the kindness of his heart, is he?
Probably not.
Yeah, but who cares?
No, because it's like you haven't heard of him. Like I literally didn't hear about him until that one moment in my life.
Yeah.
And that's it.
So my question is, why are they allowed to use Kadabra in literally everything else, but not the cards? Was that the only thing that his lawsuit applied to? And if so, why?
I think so. I think it had something to do with like the dark Kadabra from Team Rocket.
Oh, like a specific card.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because in the Team Rocket, I believe, don't quote me on this, that dark translates to evil or bad or something like that. So it was like, bad Yuri Geller.
Oh, so dumb.
Yeah. So I think that's where it came off of,
Okay. Well, what else?
But anyways, on to some more exciting news.
Yeah.
Shining Fates has been announced, aka sold out already, aka scalpers only prices.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean sold out already?
Exactly.
What?
It's already sold out. It hasn't even come out. Distributors don't even have it yet.
It's not sold out. Shut up.
It will be sold out instantly. and it will be Scalper Central. And I'm so scared for this set because there are so many exciting cards. Well, I mean, they're already printed, but there's just so many exciting shinies in the set. Yeah. They took Shining Legends and Hidden Fates and put them together, and then this is the baby.
And this is essentially the English set of Shiny Star V, correct?
Exactly. Okay. And how cool would it be if we got God Packs?
God Packs, let's
Please,
go!
Pokemon, if you do anything, give us that. Yeah. And I think there might be. I think there might be that chance.
There's a chance, but...
And you might ask why, and I might explain in a few minutes, so just come back to that point.
Okay.
It just basically says, this is February's special set. This is all coming from Pokebeach.com. And yes, this is the Shiny Star V accumulation in English. We've got 4 different pack arts. You've got Charizard VMAX, Corviknight, Dragapult, and Toxtricity. We're going to get an Elite Trainer box with EVV Max. We're going to get 4 pin collections, similar to the Gym League, like whatever, the Galar region battle, Hidden Fates. No, what is it? What's the Champion's Path? Yeah. The Champion's Path pin packs.
Okay.
Sorry, my brain's going everywhere right now. But they're basically the Dedenne, Bunnelby, Poltegeist, and Mr. Rhyme. They all have Mad Party. So just
it's so cool that they did that.
To just breathe in real quick and understand that, like, if you want to have a play set of all of these, you're going to need to find 4 of each.
Yeah.
Okay, just
got it.
Hold on to that for a second. Yeah. And then you've got 3 tins similar to the Zacian Zamazenta tins. Eldegoss V, Bolton, and Cramorant.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All playable, all very played cards in most top tier lists.
Okay.
So, most Pikarom players play at least 1 Bolton. They do play Eldegoss V. Most fire decks have a Cramorant V tech in there to be able to knock out Dedennes.
Okay.
So all of those very heavily played. Those will be sought after. And then we've got a Pikachu V promo. It's not shiny or anything. It's just a single box with 4 packs. Okay.
Okay.
And then you've got a similar to the Marnie boxes, but instead of pins and a playmat, you get a Crobat V and a Crobat V Max shiny, along with the 8 packs, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's 8 packs. Hopefully it's 8 packs.
Okay.
And I'm not just saying this. And then I guess you do get a pin as well. Same thing for the Dragapult.
Cool.
And then there's also, the little Galar tins, the little 2 packs.
I'm familiar with them, yeah.
we're also getting Shining Fates in those as well.
What?
So there are going to be 2 packs of that.
So both packs are going to be Shining Fates.
Yes.
It better be, Adam. I swear to God, if it's one Shining Face and one Steam Siege, someone's getting punched in the throat. Not by me, because, I wouldn't do something like that.
Okay, yeah, it is 2 Shining Fates pin packs. But, so hear me out, okay? So this is why I think that we may get the God packs.
Okay.
And I think this will be one of those things where I don't know if it's going to be hard to find, because they're trying to throw a million different curveballs at you. They're going after competitive players because they're giving us new format, like new Dedenne, Mr. Rhyme and all that.
Right.
On top of, I believe the Shinies are in the set as well. But there's 4 different pin packs. Okay, they're throwing those at us. They're throwing an Elite Trainer box at us. No surprise. But they're throwing 3 different tins. They're throwing 3 different box sets, and they're throwing 5 mini tins. You could, and like, I really truly believe that as far as them coming in tins, it's going to make it harder for like scalpers and stuff to like reseal and stuff like that. So you're not going to be able to like weigh the boxes and say, oh, this one's a little bit heavier.
Right.
I think there's just going to be a lot of variance. And I think that we might actually see a God pack.
I'm here for it.
I'm just wishful thinking, but I can see something like that happening because there's so many different outlets. There's so many different ways to get this set.
Sure.
And I think what they're doing is, me personally, I haven't picked up a single one of these mini tins.
Yeah.
And for people that aren't buying them, or that leave them alone because they think there's nothing good in there.
Pokemon on the tins themselves. That's enough to get me to buy them, even if they had 2 packs of Steam Siege inside.
Not the mini tins.
Yeah, they have shiny Pokemon on the covers.
On the mini tins.
Yes, Adam. They're hidden in the background, like the Kyogre one. In the back, there's a shiny Snom.
No way.
Look closely, man. They are there.
Okay, you're right.
They know what they're doing. You can see this,
but again, they're hidden.
Yeah. And the what is that octopus looking Pokemon?
Octillery?
No. It's on the 10. It's blue. It's flying through the air. There's 5 10s. There's only one that looks like an octopus. I don't know what it is.
The Fion?
Sure. I don't know. No idea.
Or the Manaphy?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But look
at
the background.
It's I have to look closer.
It's a shiny Inteleon.
Oh, Inteleon. Okay.
In the background, see? All of them have shiny Pokemon in the background. On Celebi, there's a shiny Rillaboom. There's a shiny Cinderace behind the Reshiram.
Okay, that makes sense.
There's a shiny something behind the new evil monkey guy.
Oh, that's an Eldegoss. Yeah, that's a Snom. Yeah. That's a Rillaboom.
See, they're literally shiny on the artwork of this.
Oh wow! But they're hidden though. That's so cool.
That's why it's so cool, man. They know what they're doing, Adam.
All right, but the Elite Trainer box will be available on February 19th. Yeah. The Shining Fates tins, the Bolton Cramorant V, and the Eldegoss V will come out the 19th as well. The Pikachu V box will come out the 19th, as well as the Mad Party pin collections on the 19th as well. And then the mini tins come out March 5th, and the premium collections are available on March 5th as well. And those will be $40 each. Mini tins are $9. Pin collections similar, $15. The Pikachu tin or Pikachu box is $20. Tins are $30, and the Elite Trainer box is $50. So I will say this once. I would pre-order from GameStop. I know I said I'm done.
I can't do it, Adam. I knew you were going to say that. They have messed up so badly since Champions
Listen,
Path.
I sent them a tweet. And said, "Listen, I sent the tweet to customer service, to the corp, and to like the main one, and I said, listen, if there's one tweet you read today, please limit the amount of pre-orders people can order, and like make sure stores get the proper allocations to what they're getting before these go live, because it's like, I know that somebody ordered 100 Elite Trainer boxes of Champions Path.
Yeah.
And it's like, here I am ordering 2, and like mine got kicked back because they couldn't fulfill this person's order. Are you serious?
Right.
It just stinks for everybody. But if we're all pre-ordering 1, it would work.
Sure.
Everything would be good.
You're asking a lot there, Adam.
But people are so greedy. Just breathe. Just breathe, trainers. You'll get through this set. It's just a bunch of shiny Pokemon.
Yeah,
and yes,
that's why I want them, Adam.
I know. And the EVV Max?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say that's probably the one thing that like you're going to need to get. But listen, I have like 5 Charizard Vs that are sleeved right now, and it's like, I don't know what to do with them. I feel like I'm going to have 5 EVV Maxes. So like, you're going to be able to trade for them. You're going to be able to buy them at a reasonable price. I mean, they're not Charizard. They're not going to sell for $25. It's an Eevee.
Right.
I'd say 10, maybe 15 max. But again, it's not Charizard. So take a deep breath.
Relax.
But it says there's over 190 cards and more than 100 shiny Pokemon, and more than 30 Pokemon V and Pokemon V Max.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Much excitement. That's not till February.
That's not till February.
I am so tempted to get some Shiny Star V. I just want to open some. But now I'm like, man, I could just wait until February and open all the English versions, but
I'd say wait, honestly. Just again, Josh, just breathe.
I'm breathing, Adam. I'm breathing. I'm trying. You know what we should do? We should open some cards.
Open up some Hidden Fates?
Yeah, but not tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. We could open up something else, though.
What do you got?
I have one of those duo packs of Sword and Shield and Darkness Ablaze still.
I have a duo pack.
Do you really?
Yeah, I just ripped it open.
About that. Ripping my
It's almost like I read your mind.
It's almost like we talked about this before we started the show. That seems...
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. We like cardboard. We like the cardboard.
We're also very unprepared, as you can tell by the obnoxious sound that this packaging makes.
Yes, but they need to know that this is legit.
We're doing this live, folks. Let's start with Sword and Shield.
Okay.
I'll open first.
Okay.
See what happens.
You got it.
See what happens. Code card WHXCKBKZC9YYX. So there's that. Let's see what we got here, Adam. Let's see what we got. We have Water Energy, Lucky Egg, Double, Doug Trio, Diglett, Skorupi, Score Bunny, Pikachu, Reverse Hollow Snom, and Hollow Marnie.
Oh my gosh. That's got to be like the worst pull from Sword and Shield, just because you've opened so many Champions Path and just knowing that.
Yeah.
They're all like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
All right. Code card is VCXBG4K7KYNHQ. See, they knew I was in New Hampshire. They were like, gotta have the NH code. Dark Energy, Evolutionary Incense, Vitality Band, Haunter, Nickit, Chinchou, Diglett, Ferroseed, Goldeem. A Reverse Hollow is a Rookadi, and a Rare Cloyster.
Womp womp.
All
Alright.
You want me to open my Darkness Blaze?
Go for it.
All right. All right, Pikachu VMAX. No, Charizard VMAX. Can we get it? 6YB KNZJW BL P96. See, they knew I was in P96, right? No,
I don't think so.
All right, Fighting Energy, Flaffy, Carnivine, Cape of Toughness, Carablast, Galarian Darumaka, Larvitar, Nickit, Boundsweet. My reverse holo is an Arctovish, and a Crobat V.
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice.
All right, woo.
Not bad.
That is exciting. I don't have a sleeve in my immediate area.
Oh, no. That's a playable card, too, Adam.
Yes, I know. And
9MY7LNH Good luck, all you folks out there. We have Lightning Energy, Struggle Gloves, Combuskin, Pupitar, Larvesta, Hippopotamus, Galette, Skitty, Dino, Reverse Holo, Rare Fossil, and Holo Suicune.
Ooh, Holo Suicune.
Suicune. Yeah, nothing exciting. Whatevs. It's all in good fun. There's more cards to open. Just not right now, Adam. We gotta move on.
There's not... Yeah, we got... All right. Moving on. I wasn't sure if I was going to sneeze again there. Jeez. All right.
Bless you, by the way.
All right. So, quick. Pickup of the week. I had gone to work, and that was on Saturday after Black Friday. And I went in there, and I was just like, what do you got left? And they didn't have anything, really. It was looked like all the Charizard starter decks were gone, and pretty much anything relevant is gone. And so I was talking to the employee, my friend, and he's like, do you want one of these? And it was the Johto Power Boxes. And I had a $15 reward. So I was like, yeah, I'll take it. So I got one of those because he was saving it for himself, but I didn't know, And he's like, he's like, I don't really want it, and I was like, cool, I'll grab it. And then also, I got my order in from Target.
Oh, what order would that be, Adam?
Well, it was the $9.99 tins.
Oh, okay.
For the fall ones from like 2017.
Right. Congrats.
Yeah, so like those are my gets.
Nice. I haven't got anything specific. I think I got a box today that I haven't even had a chance to even look at. I don't even know where it's from. So there might be cards in there. I just don't know at this point. So
you've got mystery packages.
Yeah, I mean it's that time of year, doing a lot of online shopping. We got a few weeks before Christmas. There's a lot going on, and I just have not had any time at all to like assess what's going on in my house as far as packages is concerned. I know, first world problems, but yeah, I may have got something, I just don't know what. But it's been a light, easy week for me on the pickups.
Okay, not bad. So what you're saying is you want to jump in straight to the art of the week?
I think that's the smart move for us.
All right. Art of the week this week is Blissey, like we said at the top of the show, the happiness Pokemon. Ooh. So speaking of happiness, the first one on the list is going to be Blissey Prime from Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Okay.
It is... It almost feels like it should be a clay model.
Yeah.
But it's the lighting and stuff just makes it look dark and ominous. Right. And I loved the primes back in the day. They were all from like the Heart Gold Soul Silver era, and they were all just like giant close-ups of the Pokemon.
Right.
But for a happiness Pokemon, this Blissey looks angry.
Yeah, it does.
Its face is just it looks angry. It looks like it's gonna rough you up. It's like don't catch the eyes in a dark alley.
Right. It looks like it's mad that somebody stole its happiness.
Yes, that's perfect. Yeah. And then next on the list is kind of like I just wanted to make it like an honorable mention, but it's not really an honorable mention. It's more like they didn't really try, is what it seems like. This one's a joke. It's from Aquapolis.
What's the joke?
Literally, the joke is the fact that like there's such little of the card like to be shown for the Pokemon. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, there's just a tree covering like more than 50% of the Pokemon. Right.
But
like I can't tell what is Blissey.
But why did they do that though? I mean, did they think it was funny?
I think they just didn't have the model completely like thought out.
Okay.
Because if you look at the Heart Gold Soul Silver, like it's got wings and stuff, and like this one, I can't see the wings. I can't tell that it's a different Pokemon other than Chansey. Yeah.
It looks silly.
Like if I was shuffling through cards, that's a Chansey.
That's fair. Okay. I got that.
And the next one is from an X and Y promo. It's this Blissey looks like it's in heaven. It's taken the nicest nap. It's just under the shade of a tree, and the sun's kind of peering through, getting some sweet spots on there.
That's a good Sunday afternoon pose right there.
Yeah, it's a really cute, relaxed, happy Blissey. Yeah. And then the last one is from Lost Thunder. This card is just beautiful. The colors and the whole outline of the Blissey is like a pinkish, neon red almost. It's gorgeous, and it's like in the night sky with like clouds, and I can't tell if this thing is flying in the air or it's just like somebody's on the ground taking a picture of it. But this is my favorite art out of all of them.
Yeah, I see why. It looks cool. It's a very unique style, which I appreciate. Because it's easy to get caught up in just like the same style over and over again, but this is just like. I could see this being like a desktop wallpaper on like your computer or something, you know?
Yes. Yep, exactly.
I appreciate it. Blissey, man. Coming through in the clutch. I like it.
Hey, it's the happiness Pokemon. It's got to do what it's got to do.
It's got to do what it's got to do, Adam.
And then just a quick blurb from the XY promo. It says, the eggs it lays are filled with happiness. Eating even one bite will bring a smile to anyone.
Anyone.
So my question is,
do you have to cook it?
Do the eggs hatch? Are they like, well, are they soft?
Yeah, like
do they have a yolk? Do they have a yolk in the middle?
Do you have to cook them?
I don't know. Is it like a marshmallow?
Like a Peeps egg, maybe?
Where does the egg come from? Is it like a Delibird's tail? Like you just don't talk about it?
Special conditions after dark edition, I think, if we start talking about that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Blissey. Always full of surprises.
And soft-boiled eggs.
Apparently so. Yeah. That's crazy, but hey, you know what? Good on them. Good on them. What are we doing next week, Adam?
I don't know.
Want to find out?
You're the one that comes up with these things. I just do my job and try to find some cards that I like.
Are you ready to find out?
Yes.
Let's hit the button. And our Pokemon next week is... Oh, this is going to be interesting. Exploud.
Oh, gosh. Exploud.
Are you not a fan of Exploud?
Exploud's one of those Pokemon where if it didn't exist, I don't know if I'd be sad.
That's fair.
Like, Loudred is okay. And I don't know if I fell in love with it because of Detective Pikachu. And that's why I like it a little bit better than Exploud.
Right.
But Exploud's just looks awkward.
Yeah.
It does. There's no way around that.
I get you. Well, we'll see. We'll see what artwork you can come up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, all right. So we did get an email this week from Kobe asking us to go over setting up a game of Pokemon.
Okay.
And, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I just wanted to kind of, like, touch on it. Because there's not, like, I mean, yeah, I guess I could spend, 10, 15 minutes on it. But there's a lot of different things that come and go and that can be explained a little bit better.
Sure.
But for the basics purpose is both players have to have a deck of 60 cards. We both shuffle each other, shuffle decks. You draw 7. You look at those 7 cards and you determine if you have any basics. And if you have a basic, you play it down in the active. And if you have any more, you can play some more on the bench, face down. And you get ready for your opponent to do the same. And if all goes that way, you then grab your prize cards and you place out 6 face down so you don't see. You flip a coin. Well, the coin comes first. You got to flip a coin to see who's going to go first. Then you do all that stuff.
Right.
So, like, if I go first, okay. I draw a card at the start of my turn, and that's how every game starts and every turn starts. You gotta draw for your turn. You can't do anything unless you draw.
Okay, that's fair.
And that's pretty much setting up the game of Pokemon. Yeah. I mean, for all intents and purposes, I mean, it's like, if they knock out your active and there's nothing on the bench, you lose.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Yep.
Learned that the hard way.
And if you deck out, you lose.
Yep, learned that the hard way.
If you play 6 Pokemon down and they knock them all out, that's 6 prizes, then you lose. Yeah, there's not too much to say. You've got your deck and you've got your discard pile, you've got your prizes, and then the special conditions,
Now,
upside down is confused.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but like all of the theme decks, it come with like is it the theme decks or the battle boxes that come with the paper playmat that like shows you where everything would go theoretically on the board?
The theme decks.
Yeah. That's fantastic for people trying to learn how to play.
Right. And the other thing that if you are still trying to figure out how to start games and how to play, the best board to like look at is the board from the Battle Academy.
It's fantastic. Because
it literally has explanations for each thing. Like your bench has an explanation, your active has an explanation, all the special conditions have an explanation. Your prize cards, they're lined up and they have an explanation. Your discard pile is off to the right and it has an explanation at the bottom. Not that you need one for a discard pile because that's where the cards go that get discarded.
Right.
And then it says what you could do but on your turn. So it's all the answers are right there. And I mean, Pokemon.com or like their official channel for YouTube also has like a 2-minute video just kind of explaining the same things. But here it is audio. First video. But if you want to see a video, just literally type that in, like how to set up a game of Pokemon. Right. And I think it's like the first thing that comes up.
Cool.
I know because I tried it many moons ago.
Nice.
No, it's one of those things where PTCGO also walks you through everything as well. Yeah. So setting up an account with PTCGO is going to be like a game changer.
Definitely.
So I hope that helps, Kobe. Yep. Thanks for writing in. Appreciate it.
And maybe one day we'll have like a little review sesh of like the technical aspects of setting up a game and all that good stuff, because like that's how we started this podcast, was like learning this stuff one at a time, and we've kind of drifted away from that because there's been so much collecting going on. But it'd be nice one of these episodes to go back and get like nitty-gritty details of like playing an actual match.
Well, we also got an email as well talking about how we should do a rematch. So I think we should do that too. Yeah. That would be a lot of fun because you have come a long way since the last time we've played.
Yeah. I would say so.
No, you have. I don't want to hear any of that.
All right, that's fair.
I know you're distracted by the shiny cards.
Yeah, a little bit. That's my fault.
Well, maybe we'll do like a couple practice warm-up ones. And then I'll have to challenge you on the show.
We could do that. We'll figure that out, Adam. I'm down.
All right.
All right.
You ready to take a little break real quick?
Yeah, we need it.
And we're back. Thank you so much for that break. Hope you got some water, got to stay hydrated, all that good stuff.
Hydration is important.
Maybe sleeve all those rare cards you just pulled while you were on your break.
Yeah, and then just don't tell us about it because that'd make us sad.
Well, or you could tell us about it and then that'd make us happy that you told us about it.
That's true.
Sad that we didn't pull those good cards,
right.
But awesome that you shared it with us.
Exactly. How about a little housekeeping, Adam?
Sure. Let's do it.
This podcast is powered by Patreon. You can check ours out at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, where you can support the show for as little as $1 a month. That $1 will get you access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with just freaking fantastic people. Joining at our show's supporter tier will grant you access to our monthly TCGO tournaments, which is an awesome way to connect with the community and have a chance to win some awesome prizes. If Patreon isn't your thing, there are a few other ways you could help us out. If you're listening on YouTube, you can subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Bing! And if you're listening via a podcast service like Apple Podcasts, you can take a moment to leave us a review. 5 stars are the best stars, as they say. Finally, you can visit our merch store over at PokemonProfessor.com/merch and pick up some special condition swag like t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, and more. Back to you, Adam.
All right. Thank you for that, Josh. We're going to talk about our card of the week. This week is a lazy snoring Snorlax from Vivid Voltage.
Okay.
131 out of 185. You might...
Tell me about it, Adam. I know nothing about this card.
Okay, so it's a basic Pokemon. So just like we were saying, you'd look at your 7 cards you drew. This is a basic. You can play this in your active spot. It has a massive... No, it's not massive. It's only a 3 retreat cost. 4 energies for Body Slam. Does 100 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Okay. HP is sitting at a whopping 130 damage. It is a colorless Pokemon. ×2 weakness to fighting. But why is he good?
Yeah.
Well, he has Gourmandize. Is that how you say it? Gourmandize?
Yeah, sure. I've never seen that
Such
word.
A weird word.
Sounds
well,
right.
Gourmandize. The G ability. Okay. It says once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may draw cards until you have 7 cards in your hand. If you use this ability, your turn ends.
Okay.
7 cards in your hand. That's huge. If you're playing a deck that discards a bunch of cards or gets rid of a bunch of cards from your hand, this is an amazing refresh at no cost.
So I just looked up this word gourmandize. It's spelled a couple different ways, but it's to eat good food, especially to excess, or the action of indulging in or being a connoisseur of good eating. Also means to eat gluttonously or ravenously. So this all checks out for Snorlax.
Yes. That's awesome. We learned something new today.
I appreciate it.
So why this card is so good is think back to Zacian. Okay. You draw the top 3 cards of your deck, which is powerful in itself, but also if there's any mental energy, you attach them to himself. This doesn't do that, but it allows you to draw up to 7. Like if you had a 0 card hand, This would let you draw 7 cards and get back in the game. So you get reset stamp to 1, and you bring up a Snorlax, you could just end your turn and draw 6 cards, and you're good to go.
Right.
Or 5 cards, or depending on how many you play, whatever. But what makes this card even better is that it finally gives Stage 2 decks a chance. Because you can play this as the active, have the bench Pokemon, and be trying to set them up very quickly. Because you need rare candies, you need their evolution. And just having a bunch of cards in your hand is always a good thing.
Right.
And it forces your opponent to be like, oh, well, they have all these cards in their hands. What are they going to do?
They're making big moves over there.
Yeah, I should probably Marnie them.
Right.
And then it's like, well, you never know. I could have had nothing. But it forces your opponent to not play another supporter because they're scared that you have 7 cards in your hand. And the next turn, you're going to have 8.
Right.
So, and it's something that I'm not seeing very often. But when I do, it's powerful.
Sure. I get it.
Because just think of how many turns, you playing Cinderace. Like if this was your active Pokemon, you could be just drawing cards every single turn and powering up your stuff on the bench. Right. Now, I want to say that I got absolutely just rolled, whatever. It was awful. I was playing a match against Snorlax. I was using my terrible Lucario and Ninetales deck, thinking that okay, I got this. And I kept one-shotting Snorlaxes with my attack, and I kept adding damage. And he put a Vibrava down and just kind of was just chilling out there. And he kept putting on the strong energies, which reduced 20 damage done to them. So I wasn't able to hit him from the bench, and I wasn't able to use Boss's Orders to drag it active because its ability says supporters don't affect it, similar to the Articuno. Right. So he's sitting up with Snorlaxes and using Gourmandize over and over and over again. And I'm like, what is he doing? I'm just knocking these out left and right. And he gets down to 1 prize left. I have 1 prize. He evolves into Flygon. And this thing says if it's in the active spot, hold on, I believe it said, basically, he had 4 strong energies on it and was reducing 80 damage.
Okay.
Hold on, I just have to find it now because I'm freaking out.
You're freaking out now just thinking about it?
Yeah, because it was such a weird the whole deck. I was like, why is he just losing? He knows he's losing, but he had a bunch of Lily's Pokédolls as well, so he would bring those active just to get rid of them, to have Flygon as the only Pokemon, and then use Kabu to draw 7 cards or whatever that was. But it says as long as this Pokemon's your active Pokemon, all of your Pokemon take 30 less damage. So not only was he reducing 80 damage from the strong energies, but also an additional 30 damage just from its ability.
Dang.
So it has 240 hit points. So I would have had to done 24. 350 damage to one-shot him. And then I put 100 damage on him. And then he plays down on a Lily's Pokédoll, and he uses Mallow and Lana, heals it, so there's no damage on it, and then brings up the Lily's Pokédoll, discards it, and then brings up the Flygon by itself again. And it's Sonic Edge, just 220, and it's the attack isn't affected by any effects on the opponent's Pokemon. So if they had a Decidueye, it would just go straight through that. And then it has Desert Hurricane. If there's any stadium card in play, this deck does 120 more. So it does 240 with the stadium card in play, but then you discard it. So I was getting destroyed. But it was because they had Snorlax that they could just continuously just set up. I was like, is he ever going to evolve? What is this deck even for? What is this? What is he doing? But it was such a crazy
and it forced
strategy
you to
that
play
he was
defensively, not knowing what the heck was going on.
Well, no, I was playing
okay.
I was playing the way I shouldn't. I wasn't playing cautiously.
Right.
I was just like going for it. I was like, I'm taking the knockout. I'm taking the knockout. I'm taking the knockout.
Right.
And then eventually he's just like, oh, bam, plus I have this. Watch out. And he just destroyed me. I literally couldn't one-shot him. And then when I tried to two-shot him, he just healed and just knocked me out. He only had to take 3 prize cards. Or 3 Pokemon because they were all V Pokemon. But it was intense.
Well, I understand why you want to talk about it.
Right, and then Snorlax, I've seen it in the Charizard deck, the new one with Leon. Because think about it, you draw as many cards as possible, you find the Leons, and you use Professor's research, discard them, draw 7 cards, and you're back in the game. And then you can also pair Snorlax, because it does have a 3 retreat cost, you can pair that with a Poketurn. So, like, you use it, you draw a bunch of cards. Oh, I got a Poketurn, get it out of the active, and you're good to go. So, yes, it's a 3 retreat cost Pokemon, but you can easily get it out of the active. Right. You run 4 switches. You can run Mallow and Lana. All the ways to get something active out of the active spot. But it basically has the same ability or the same text as Tropical Beach.
Okay.
That's a promo card from Worlds that has that same effect.
Gotcha.
You can end your turn and draw 7 cards, or you can draw 7 cards, but it's going to end your turn. And decks can play defensively now. You can have the Snorlax active and get ready for, multiple Decidueyes.
Right. Snorlax. It's always something with that guy.
But I will say I got an email today because I was thinking about this card. I'm like, all right, this is going to be the one we talk about. Then I get an email from TCGPlayer.com saying like this is the top 10 like buy list right now.
Boy.
This is
so people know about it.
Not buy list, but yeah, what's best selling, the best selling list. So people are getting on the bandwagon slowly, but yeah, definitely Snorlax is something to be looking out for. It is a great card. I might even say it might be better than Jirachi.
You think?
It has higher hit points, and then you can always, scoop up net, bring it up.
Cool stuff, man.
Yeah, and it's like if you're in a pickle, like I said, if they reset Stampede to 1 and they still have 6 prizes, like even if you left that active, ended your turn just to get set up again, that's not a big deal. You know what I mean? Like they can take that extra prize, whatever. You're getting set up.
Right. Huh. All right. Well, I look forward to seeing more of this card in the future. Probably.
Well, you're probably going to see a lot more of it, but just saying.
Good. I'm here for it. I don't.
All right. What do you say? We do that thing.
That thing. What thing is that, Adam?
Let's get into our TN Comics opening.
Boom, 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 boom.
What's up, everyone? This is Ken from the Pokemon Professor Network, and this booster opening is brought to you by TN Comics. TNComics.com is our go-to site when we need Pokemon TCG products, and if you use code FULLHEAL at checkout, you can get an additional 5% off your purchase. That's FULLHEAL, one word, FULLHEAL, at checkout for an additional 5% off your total purchase at TNComics.com.
All right, this week, TN Comics was nice enough to send us over a pack of evolutions.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
All right, we're going to pull the reverse holo Charizard and the holo Charizard.
Both
Are
of
you
us?
ready? Both of us in the same packs. That's how it is.
I'm trying to get mine out. Okay. We're good. You open yours first. Let's go.
All right. QHT BZHX 7RP NDY.
Good luck.
Good luck. I think it's just 3 to the back, hopefully. I don't know if I did that right. Revive, Slowbro Spirit Link, Super Potion, Weedle, Voltorb, Poliwag, Ghastly, Magnemite, Reverse Hollow is Onyx, and a rare Farfetch'd. Oh no.
Adam. That's not what was supposed to happen.
I know. I thought as soon as I saw the Reverse Hollow Onyx, I was like, this was unexpected.
I see what you did there. You said, so it's 3 in the back?
3,
okay.
Yep.
Got code card 9BC QHCW ZVG MNW. Good luck, everybody. We have a Trainer, Charizard Spirit Link, Kakuna, Full Heal, Magikarp, Ghastly, Sandshrew, Weedle, Tangela, Reverse Hollow Poliwag, and non-hollow Arcanine.
Oof. Well, we tried. Do you remember the time we got off the call when we first started this, and you were like, "Oh, I got a pack of evolutions," and then you open it, and it was a secret rare Mega Charizard.
That was pretty good. That was a decent little pull.
That was so insane.
I think you called it too. You're like, "Watch, you're gonna pull a Charizard here."
I did. No, I did. You opened it.
That would never happen. And then boom, it happened. And I haven't pulled anything from Evolution since. Oh well. Wait.
Yeah, I need to pick up some more Evolution.
Good luck.
Yeah, right? I'll just hold on to it.
Not sure where you plan on getting them, but okay.
Well, I still have my 2 Elite Trainer boxes, so...
I forgot you found those.
Yeah, I have the Blastoise and the Charizard one.
Right.
And it's like, clearly everyone wants the Charizard one more because it has Charizard sleeves.
You're so mad. You're so salty about Charizard lately.
Everyone loves Charizard.
Yeah, well, I mean, not everybody can pull them like you, Adam, so...
Not everybody can pull them like you, Josh.
Whatever.
How many hidden features?
I haven't pulled a Charizard in ages, Adam. Ages. I couldn't even pull a stupid VMAX from Burning Shadows.
I still look at my boxes like I now officially I don't think I need anything.
Yeah, you did pull a Charizard from that, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I never did.
And then I opened a double blister and pulled one again.
Right. Yeah, well, not everybody can be as fortunate as you, Adam. Know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. We did get a couple emails in. We did get a lot of the Jirachi EX entries come through. So I'll be reaching out to the winner this week. So just
hang tight.
Yeah, hang tight. But this email we've got says, "Hi guys, my daughter and I have been listening to you for a while now and have been enjoying the show. We were in Target today and the Pokemon aisle was bare. It's crazy. She was able to pick up Pikachu V10, so she was excited about that. That's awesome. Would love to hear more about the Garchomp deck you're working on. Garchomp Sun and SM Ultra Prism was the first deck I built for her. I like that it was powerful enough to keep up with many GXs. The new one you discussed the other day sounds cool too, and we would love to hear what you've come up with." Well, just a side note on that. I am still working on it. I think the Snorlax that I just talked about helps greatly, and it will help being put back behind on prizes because they'll try to knock that out first. And then you can utilize Fighting Dojo. So I will be working on that. So stay tuned. Also, do you guys ever play sealed or draft? We've tried to build and battle boxes, and they're okay. Gonna try a few more Darkness Ablaze, but I haven't really been blown away by it. I just started looking into Cube, and she has gotten excited about building one of those, so I think we're gonna try that. Interested in anything you have to say about Pokemon limited formats? Thanks, Dave. Dave, thanks for writing in.
Definitely, thank you.
I'm not 100% familiar with a cube, I want to say. I did play a format where, like, this was a long time ago at one of the leagues that I went to. They kind of brought a big giant pile of cards, essentially. And it was like one of everything. And you shuffled the deck. Everybody got a cut of it, and you drew your hand just like normal. Every Pokemon could be played as a basic. Or every Pokemon that was a basic is a basic, and they could evolve into whatever their stage 2 or stage 1 same type was. So like if it was a psychic Oddish, it could evolve into a psychic Curlia.
Okay.
Something like that. And then it could evolve into a psychic Nidoking. And then every color Pokemon in the deck, so if you had a psychic Pokemon, you could attach it as a psychic energy. But if you wanted to, and then every energy could be any energy. But in order to do that, you'd have to flip it over, and you'd have to wait a turn for it to activate to keep the game slow and balanced. I don't know how to explain it more than that, but there was basically just a lot of different interactions with different cards. It was fun, but I only played that like once or twice. And as far as like sealed drafts and stuff go, it's better with a lot of people, and playing draft is also better when there's prizes on the line because people try really hard to do one thing. Right. And then you find out halfway through that like somebody else is also going for that same thing you're doing. So you have to change your strategy like last second. Right. And then like the last 2 packs, you're like getting the stuff that you would have needed if you kept going with the other thing. And you're like, no. So I like those formats. And I understand, COVID and not being able to be around people. It's not as exciting. But just the build and battle boxes are okay. I understand that.
Yeah. Hope that helps a little bit.
Yeah. Josh, you want to read the next one?
Yeah, let me scroll down here. This is from Chris M. Hi, Adam and Josh. I've been opening up a single pack of Champions Path every day for weeks, pulling mostly Machamps. I've never really cared since, as I mentioned when writing into the last show, or the show last month, my son Nathan and I pulled the shiny Charizard V together. Still jealous. The set, as far as I was concerned, had more than fulfilled its purpose in my life. Well, today, the day before Thanksgiving, we were shopping for Christmas trees, hoping to grab one before the crowds and holiday madness of the weekend. But none of the places we visited were selling trees yet, so our quick trip turned into a longer journey, and as any 6-year-old might, Nathan was getting a little tired. I made a deal with him. If he let us go to one more place to find a tree, I would give him a pack of Champions Path when we got home. We found a tree, scurried home, and I ventured into my stash and grabbed a random pack for him. By now, he's already an expert at the card trick. I watched as he slowly proceeded through the pack, card by card. Something shining was peeking out the back. My heart picked up a few beats. Then the reveal. Rainbow, Secret, Rare, Charizard, VMAX.
Wow.
We are getting it graded. We sent the earlier shiny Charizard V to Beckett, but they are super backed up, so we probably won't get it back for another month. After we get it back, we'll send in this one, then probably have both custom framed together. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and we have a lot to be thankful for, but I'm especially thankful for having this memory with him, and thankful for the great show you guys put on. Take care. Happy holidays. Best. That is freaking awesome.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, I think they're going to look really good together.
Yeah.
The Beckett ones.
Yeah.
I'm weird, and I've started this trend of collecting PSA ones, but only 10s though. Like I
thought you said PSA
10s.
1s. I'm like, why?
No. Well, and it's good to have something to go after. Like if you're gonna go for Charizards, that is gonna be an expensive journey. If you're going after something like Delibird, like I am, it's not that bad. The first edition Neo PSA 10 is bad, but that's the hardest hitting one in my eyes.
Man, I need to pull some Charizards at him. I'm getting antsy. I'm getting not mad, just a little jealous of people all around me pulling them. I feel like I have some sitting here in these boxes. I just want to find them.
Yeah, and it's like I still have like one of everything, and it's like I'm like, do I keep it sealed? Do I attempt to just go for it?
Yeah.
But then I have more cards. Like
I know.
My bulk is already like becoming more than I can handle right now.
You and I need to talk one of these days about what I could do with my bulk, because I got way too much going on.
Okay, we'll definitely we'll converse.
I think that's the show, though, Adam.
That's definitely a show. And if you want to be like Chris or Dave or anybody else or Kobe that all wrote in, and everybody else with the Jirachis, thank you so much for sending screenshots and stuff with your emails. Greatly appreciated. It's awesome that you were able to write on Leonhard's wall. He still hasn't reached out to us.
No, not yet.
Which I'm kind of sad about.
He's taking our ideas, but not reaching out to us to say, "Hey, thanks for these great ideas, guys."
Yeah, and if he does the T-shirt thing and doesn't give us credit, listen, my knuckles
or if
are cracking.
Selling Surge at this thing and doesn't give us credit for it.
Oh my gosh, I had Surge in my Amazon cart. I just want to try it again. I haven't had it since I was a wee lad.
I get that. Anyways,
email us info@specialconditionstcg.com. Leave us a voicemail, text us, send us a picture, 732-835-8639. I did see that like a couple texts didn't go through. I don't know what's going on with that, so I'll have to reach out to Ken and try to figure that out. But that's a show.
It's definitely a show.
All right, trainers, remember, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.
Good night.